So what you're seeing here, this is honey. You already know garlic, you already know ginger, and you know one thing that we always strive for in poultry farming is having the immune system of our chicken strengthened. So those ingredients you are seeing right here that I've shown you, these ingredients are the ingredients we're going to use to prepare a good antibiotic for my chickens. You know how ginger works. There's my other videos. You can watch the other videos about how good and how ginger works in our chickens, and also garlic. I also have videos about garlic, what it does to our chickens. I also, the only thing that I can say I don't have a video on is honey. So honey has been considered the best antibiotic you can use in your poultry farming business. I know to humans, maybe some of you have heard the most like benefits that humans can get from honey. So now it's being good for humans, it's also good for our chickens. So today we want to mix these three ingredients and give them to our chickens. And the most important thing that you always have to strive for in poultry farming, like I've said, is to keep the immune system of your chickens strengthened. So today, I think it has been some time since we gave our chickens these ingredients, like this type of ingredients. So each and every time when your chickens are being kept in an enclosed way like here, you have to strengthen their immune system. You have to make sure the chickens are having the immune system in order for them to be productive. This is the reason why you have seen my chickens laying a lot of eggs, because I've been like amplifying my chickens with organic antibiotics. I give them organic antibiotics. So for us, this is going to act like vitamin, because there's vitamins here, and because bees are always carrying a lot of flowers pollen, then they add up together. That makes it a good antibiotic, which means it cures a lot of diseases. And also ginger and garlic, I've already explained. I have the videos about that. So I just want us to prepare this and then give it to our chickens. So what we are going to do is, with honey, we are only giving 1 teaspoon because we're putting it in a 4 liters. And then ginger, we are just going to have half of this because we don't want to, you don't need to over give your chickens these ingredients. Also garlic, we are only going to have 2 bulbs, like we're going to just cut two uh, of this. We get two, then we prepare it, then give it to the chickens. So we are going to use our mortar, the one that we always use, our pounding pot, if I can call it that way. Our pounding pot, we are going to pound them. Then after we finish pounding them, we are going to serve it to the chickens. So let's just pound this, and then let's serve it to our chickens so that the chickens will have the benefits that they need from this. Their immune system will be strengthened. Ginger and garlic. This is also an antibiotic that would cure any stubborn cough that you have in your poultry when you also mix it with the ginger. So this, what we are making today, is we are trying to prevent those tough flu, tough coughs that comes into our chickens. This can be given to broilers as well. Those broilers that are sick of flu, that are sick of um, having their respiratory problem like CRD, you can use this. This is the best combination that could cure any stubborn disease. Even though we are not adding chili in this, this is also a very good cough antibiotic. And this also, you know, the good part about having natural organics given to your chickens, they don't only cure one particular disease, but they cure a variety. This is why you are seeing me combining these, because I want to combat my chickens with this so that they can cure a lot of diseases at a spot. So remember, when you're giving your chickens these antibiotics, at least pick something that will strengthen their immune system to fight off any viruses and bacteria that might come into your poultry house. So now let's prepare. Like I've said, I think I've taken long to explain these things. So now let's just start preparing. Then we give it to our chickens, which will be very fast and very quick. So here we go. We just cut half of this. So we're only going to use this. because we're just putting in a 4 liters. But in case you have a huge number of your chickens, you can add an equal amount of ginger and garlic, and just look at, as a poultry farmer who is passionate, you need to understand and say, this can be good enough, especially when you are preventing. This is good enough. So have this, then we'll just, like I have said, we'll pick two from here. Just get two bulbs. So just get two bulbs, two, and we are good to go. But you need to remove these covers. Make sure this is out clean. So you remove, put there, so that becomes easy during the time of sieving. We have to do sieving and stuff like that. So now let's prepare this. Then here we go. Then for the honey, we are going to put it direct when we are done pounding. Then we give it to a chicken. Make sure it's not highly concentrated, like these maids. Don't make them highly concentrated. So let's prepare. Where's my thing? Okay, this is here. So just pound this. I think you've seen me doing this pounding stuff several times. If you're having a blender, I always say this, it becomes easy. You just blend this, and then you're good to go. So this is very easy. It's different, when you're pounding uh, other leaves like the guava leaves. When you're pounding also these other leaves, I can say, which leaves are those? The mango leaves. Those are hard to prepare, but with this, it's very easy. Very easy, especially if you have a blender, it becomes more easier. So let me just show you. It becomes very easy. See how that doesn't take a lot of time, because all these are having liquid in them. But you have to make sure they are crushed like completely, so that all the ingredients that you need from here, like the tannins that are good for treating viruses. So don't wait for the chickens to get sick. Prevent those diseases so that you don't start panicking. I've seen most of poultry farmers like panicking, then having losses. That is not good. Always prevent, because we always say prevention is better than cure. So prevent diseases in your poultry by doing these things, giving them antibiotics, and just like that. So this preparation is also good for layers, like laying hens. If you give this to layers, they'll be highly productive to you. And also, when chickens are resistable to diseases, their production is always high. So this is why it is important that you also consider this if you are keeping layers. So like I said, with honey we are going to add only 1 tablespoon. So I'm going to add 1 tablespoon. This is very natural. If you see, I'll show it to you. It's very natural because there's this honey that they sell sometimes diluted, but this is original honey. It becomes hard. All you need is to put it in a little bit of warm water for you to have it in an easy way for you to be able to use it easily. So again, for me, It's very nicely. So this is equal to the tablespoon. So I'm going to add water here. Then we'll add this water right here. Make sure it gets diluted. So you see, getting diluted little by little. So let me, so that the moment we are doing this, it's easy. Want it to be here. So the moment we are sieving these other things, then this one will be ready just right here. Because if we just start preparing the other parts, then this one we will not have it ready on time. So have this one ready because this water is will have it will dissolve. So it will dissolve because you need it to dissolve. So I'll show you because right now as I'm doing this, it's dissolving because we really need it dissolved. We don't need it hard, we need it to be dissolved. So let's start preparing the other stuff while we wait for this one. Then we'll finish it up. Then we add it together with this. So it seems like I'm only having the drinks now. So let's just we use this bucket right here. We make use of this bucket during our preparation. So have this. So we are going to sieve in here. So the other time, if you remember, watch the videos when I was treating the chicken that had coriander. I used to add lemon. I used to add lemon. So I want you to see. You see, even the color has changed. Let me just come a little bit closer. You see this water right here. Even the color has changed. You see right